we've had notices from people in the community that you're asking for pictures of staff and that you're making threats to staff, saying that you're going gunning for them. All right, we are on the record in the matter of Joanne Lindstedt versus David Solden, file 19-33536-SC. This is set for a status conference this morning. Initially, we thought Ms. Lindstedt had failed to appear, but she is here now in courtroom with me. We are here today, Ms. Lindstedt, for a petition for order limiting communication and contact with the court and staff filed by the county administrator. Have you received a copy of that?
Yes, I don't have it with me, but yes, I did receive a copy of that.
I have an extra copy. Do you want to read that now? You want to review that now?
I'm sorry?
I have an extra copy with me. Would you like a chance to review that?
Yes, please.
Have you had an adequate opportunity to review that?
Yes.
All right. The court administrator is asking for an order which would prevent you from having contact, direct or indirect, with Ms. Good, to prohibit you from entering into the district court building or grounds unless ordered to appear by the court, and to limit your contact with the court to email, telephone, and Zoom appearances. Do you agree or disagree with that request?
I disagree.
Can you tell me why?
Well, for one thing, because when I would come in to talk with Miss Good at the window, I would talk to her, and she had a listening ear, and she was very personable. She has personality. She's a people person, and she would listen to me anytime that I had something going on, that I would talk to her, and she was there for me. And I would give her, I had given her many compliments, and when I did, she would thank you. She said, "I thank you. I appreciate that." And I had given her many compliments, and so on. And she is like a sister to me. And
do you recognize that that level of personal relationship made Ms. Good feel that was inappropriate and too familiar? You understand what that term means?
I'm having a hard time trying to hear.
Do you understand that Ms. Good was not happy with that level of contact from you?
No, I was not aware that she was not happy about that level of contact.
Do you understand that Ms. Payne was the one who then became the person who had contact with you because Ms. Good thought that you were becoming too familiar? You were complimenting, even to the extent of complimenting her eyes, saying that she had nice looking brown eyes, and calling her sweetheart. You understand that?
Yes, sir.
You understand that that's inappropriate in a professional relationship. She's not your friend. She's not your comforter. She's not your colleague. She is a person who works for the court, and she cannot have a personal relationship with you, and she's not asked to have a personal relationship with you.
Okay, and on the note saying that I was not aware in the first place that we're not allowed to give compliments or anything like that. I was not aware of that. I was not told that up front by the courts or nothing, by Pam or anybody. And if Miss Good thought that I was coming on to her, no, I have more respect for her than that, and I would not ever do something like that, because she's a good person. She's very humorous, and she would listen to things that I had to say to her, and she had a very good listening ear.
Okay. Why do you think Ms. Payne was used instead of Ms. Good to be involved in your case?
Why do I think Miss Payne was?
Right.
That is a very good question. And there was times too that I would come in and try to talk to Pam, and Pam was She was not very nice to me. She had my anxiety, my depression, it was running high. I even when I tried to talk to Pam, it got to the point where I just couldn't do it no more. And I just took my stuff and I left the building because I didn't want to have any problems. And I didn't want to go from there with it. So that's like the reason why that, and like I said, that Ashley had given me personal information about herself as well. And
okay, Ms. Lindstedt, there is a email to you from the court administrator dated October 24th of 2025, in which you were informed that your comments to Ms. Good made her feel uncomfortable, and that because of that, she would not be assisting you with court business going forward, and that Ms. Payne, the district court supervisor, would be assisting you. So you were given specific information about that. So you did know that that was the reason why Ms. Payne was on. And then when Ms. Payne attempted to assist you, you've made life difficult for her as well, coming in and making scenes in our lobby, coming into the district court grounds, driving your truck around your vehicle around at times when staff was leaving. We've had notices from people in the community that you're asking for pictures of staff and that you're making threats to staff, saying that you're going gunning for them. That is totally unacceptable behavior.
how was I making threats to the staff?
Your sister told a relative of one of our staff that you were gunning for one of our staff members.
That was what?
Gunning.
I don't even know what that means.
It sounds like a threat is what it sounds like. So that's why you're here today, because you're acting inappropriately to multiple members of my staff.
I'm not threatening nobody, Your Honor.
Good.
I would not do that. I would never do that because I know that I can get myself in some serious trouble with that, and I would not ever threaten nobody. No way, shape, or form.
Then
No.
why are you asking other members of the legal community for pictures of court staff members?
Why am I asking others?
Yes.
I didn't know I was asked. I don't even know who I asked.
You went to a law firm and asked the secretary there if you could get a picture of Ms. Good because your phone wouldn't work.
I don't even recall that. If I did, I sure don't remember it. No, because in fact, and some of them, and I'm gonna put it out there because some of them are on Facebook.
Let me make this very clear. The staff is here not to have a personal relationship with any member of the community as a result of their meetings with you here. They're here for professional duties only.
Okay, I understand that. I won't do anything again, and just give me a chance to prove myself, and I'll go from there. Because I won't.
We did that already when we sent you a notice saying don't have any inappropriate contact with Ms. Good, and then you were unable to have appropriate contact with Ms. Payne. That was us giving you a chance to show that you could do it, and you failed that opportunity.
Can you give me another chance? I mean, I'm gonna try to do what I can and so on. I mean, I'm trying to be a better person, trying to do as I can and so on.
I'm simply saying to you, ma'am, that your behavior has been inappropriate now to at least 2 staff members. And because of that, I'm going to enter an order that you have no communication or contact, direct or indirect, with Ms. Good. That you are prohibited from physical entry into the court and onto the court's grounds. That you be limited to contacting the court via email, telephone, and or Zoom. That you shall not communicate or behave towards court personnel in a manner that is invasive, personally invasive, assaultive, threatening, abusive, or intimidating. And this order will remain in effect even after your small claims court case is discontinued. Do you understand? Do you understand the court's order?
Yes, Your Honor. And how long is this in effect for?
It's an ongoing order, so there is no end date.
So I can't have no contact with.
You may have email, telephone, and Zoom contact with the court.
I can't have any of that.
You can have email, telephone, or Zoom contact with the court.